Hi guys, so just a quick one. Managed to get this read through last night, which I'm quite proud of myself because I had to come back and do some extra bits to make sure that I had stuff ready for, next week. So like paperwork and stuff for my course. Because I was like, oh no, I've forgotten to do it. It's stupid, me, stupid. Anyway, I read. Come with me. Okay, so let's just break this down. Crystal is an amazing author. Got a lot of love for her work. I mean, her last one was a little on the brutal side, not going to lie. It was dark and twisted, and I loved the way that it ended. And you know what? Exactly the same with this one. This one has presence in its own. So I love the style that she's gone with this story as well, which was insanely Criminal Minds-esque, because you start by meeting this little lad, and the first part of the book is him doing something pretty messed up. And it's like a profile for a sexual sadist. Now, I'm a Criminal Minds fan, so I was freaking in love with this, because you were almost getting a bit of backstory. It's like, okay, so this is the reason this guy is the way he is. This is how his brain works. This is what he feels, how he reacts. And then obviously you realise, shit, the guy's a sexual sadist. He gets off on torture and doing some horrible crap to women in order to get off. So, yeah, I was like, oh, I know this one. I know what a sexual sadist is. I don't know. But anyway, so I was like sitting there giving myself brownie points, and I was like, okay, I know how this is going to go. So they go, she does this great job going into the background of Jeff, what he was like growing up, his disdain towards his relationship with his parents, his relationship with animals. We don't know if he wet the bed or had a thing for fire. He might do, but he liked killing animals, so that's part of the triad as far as I was aware. Anyway, he ends up basically luring women into his car, mainly seeming to go for low risk, so prostitutes, transients, that kind of thing. So basically people that won't be missed. That is his MO. Goes for those that he knows, and he works in a scrapyard as well. Now, I'm not going to give too much away, but I will tell you something. If you want a sweet little lovely story where these ladies get away and all is good and dandy, do not read this fucking book. You will be sorely disappointed, because nobody gets out of this alive. However, the twist that Crystal puts in is so clever. I was thoroughly impressed. I love that when we get to I think it's third or fourth victim. Third victim, I think. But he does some pretty messed up shit to these women. And she goes into thorough detail, so just a trigger warning there. If you're easily swayed by violence of the sexual nature. Anyway, after the next victim, he decides to call it a night. And something very interesting happens. I'm not going to give away the ending because it is very well done, like I say. I was very impressed with how she pulled it off. And I love if you're watching how the chapters play out. Because obviously you get his backstory, but then you get these sneaky bits. Sneaky chapters, little in-between chapters. that really set the story apart from the usual. So I really loved it. So it is short, sweet. No. It's short and it's sharp and it's shocking and it's brutal and Crystal pulls no punches. So if you want something of that kind of dark and twisty nature with a little snippet of revenge in there, you're gonna love this one.